we got to give him props. LaMelo Ball, Rob, is the truth. He is the flat out truth. He is a bad boy. And he looks like Michael Jordan got him a star, it looks like. And last night, LaMelo put up 23 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds in a win over the Pistons. And the drumbeat from a lot of people, a lot of fans,
it's more
is that
Melo,
right. LaMelo should be the rookie of the year. Before I answer the question, I'm going to let you answer it first, Rob, but I will say this. He is the best rookie.
But that's not what the award
best
is.
Rookie.
That's not what the award is. I think that's where people get lost. And you can see his talent. I don't think there's any doubt about it. But to miss 30% of the season is a big chunk of the season. And had he played, Chris probably would have won. But it would be different if there's no other rookie who's playing well. And I think that's the other issue with Edwards, right, from
Anthony Edwards, yeah.
Anthony Edwards from Minnesota, who has a higher scoring average. And traditionally, the guy with the highest scoring average, rookie-wise, usually wins. I mean, they don't look at most other things, Chris. It usually is. And Melo can't catch him. He has such a advantage that Melo can't. There's not enough time to catch him. So it would be strange that would be overturned. I don't know. People were beating the drum for LeBron last year, fans, right? And all the talk. He didn't win. So I don't know. You're a voter. I will step back and let you talk about it because you do have a vote. I mentioned you in the column that I wrote for Deadspin about this because I've said you said it on the air a number of times, and you're one of these guys who count playing availability is a part of winning an award for that season. It just is. I don't remember. It was Kyrie might have been Chris, and here's a perfect example. Kyrie was played 11 games at Duke and was the first overall pick off of his talent. He didn't win Basketball Player of the Year.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Even though you knew he was the best.
Even though he's the best player and he's going to be the number one pick. Do you see what? So that's the part that doesn't. When people are talking, well, but he is the best rookie. No, Kyrie was the best player in college basketball that year, Chris. That's why he went first. But he wasn't the college basketball player of the year. He didn't play.
I'm with you, Rob, and you're right. We just got our ballots today, and I'm actually surprised. I don't know if I've heard any voters or any writers, reporters, NBA guys come out and say that LaMelo should be it. Yeah, it's like you said, it's a lot of fans, but no, he's missed 20 games,
and all that,
right? And Anthony, first of all, you said it. Anthony Edwards is averaging more points.
He is.
LaMelo's been great, but LaMelo didn't start for the first half of the season. He's averaging 16 points or slightly below 16 points a game. Edwards is averaging 18 and a half points. And Edwards has holes in his game. Right now, I like LaMelo's game better. But to your point, it's about being available. And Edwards, I think, has played every game. He's played 65 games. And he's played well, too. So I am with you. I think Edwards should be Rookie of the Year. He will get my vote. LaMelo's been tremendous. I'm excited about him. He's got flair, Rob.
Nobody's knocking him, Chris, and saying he's not a great player early on and from what we've seen.
Right.
But it's not a popularity contest. It's not who's going to have a better career long term. That's not what the award is, Chris. That's what people are looking at, saying he's going to be the star long down the road. And so we should give him the MVP. It doesn't normally work like that. That's all.
And I'm going to say this too, right, because you brought up the availability. And I know with LaMelo, he was legitimately hurt. And Rob, there are some guys, whether they're teams, some guys' teams would have held him out, or the player himself, you know what I mean, would have been like, let me just sit out the rest of the year or whatever. I figured LaMelo might be back once he's able, because Michael Jordan understands that mentality, right? Remember, Jordan fought his second year to come back and play.
Right.
The Bulls didn't want him to play because they didn't want to make the playoffs. They wanted a better draft pick. And he fought him to get back on the court and play.
I understand
and they
why
did end up
players
making
should
the playoffs.
want to play, Chris.
Right. I want
agree.
that. I don't want a guy that's 21 freaking years
doesn't
old.
want to play.
Yeah. Like, what? Like, that's
why I love
me.
That's why I love Zion, Chris, at college. When he decided to come back when he was healthy. Right. Like, to me, that would be like, what? You don't want to play and you're healthy.
I think college is a little different because
I'm just saying
do
he was
have
healthy.
the draft coming, but I'm not going to argue you on that point. But Rob, when I vote, I mean, it's going to be an interesting year voting things like all NBA team and stuff. I am going to take availability into more consideration than I ever have.
I think it has to.
Right? Because it's become such, and I get it. If a guy's hurt, he's hurt. I'm not going to. I mean, you'll be penalized because you weren't there for half the season. I can't put you on first team All NBA. But I'm just saying, a guy that is sitting out random games. Kyrie, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my, where I put Kyrie on the All NBA teams and stuff because we have got to get back to valuing the regular season. We just have to. And like you say it all the time, Rob, it's for the fans. And at the end of the day, the fans pay the freight. And so we can't have guys just sitting out, a game a week and just wanting to play all the time in the playoffs. So is your rookie of the year LaMelo Ball? He's missed about 20 games. Would you still vote him in? Rob and I say that's just too much of the season to miss to be rookie of the year.
I think he missed, 21 exactly, Chris? Is that it?
Is it 21? Now, look, Patrick Ewing was rookie of the year on 50 games. He played 50 out of 82. That's like the record. But I don't know. I'd have to look back. Was there another, legitimate candidate?
Right. It would be one thing if there was nobody there, right?
Right.
That would be different. All right, Nick in Syracuse. You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Nick?
Poo-Poo King's at it again, boy. I tell you. Chris Broussard, I want you to run the tape back from Christmas Eve when you took one of your 10 vacations throughout the year when he was with Ikram Salam. And he said he clouded LaMelo that day because he had 0 points in his first NBA game. And I told him, run the tape back, Rob. Run it back. I said that boy's going to be the NBA Rookie of the Year.
I said, I did. I talked about him going scoreless in his debut. That's all. I told you about
clowned him, Rob?
No, I didn't say that he couldn't play. I just said that was amazing that a guy would go scoreless in his first game or whatever it was. And I forgot how many shots he had.
Look what we got on tape, Rob. Run it back.
Got it
you
on
said
tape.
It was the biggest bust in NBA. Did you not say that, Rob?
Come on, man. I didn't say that. Come on.
It sounds like you need to call back on Trash Talking Tuesday.
Yes.
And Trash
I got you, fellas.
All I'm going to say is, you sound like, you were going to Washington Nationals games. Syracuse Nationals game. What was the name of that team up there?
I think it was the Nationals when they had the NBA team.
When Syracuse had an NBA team at one time.
I think it was the Syracuse Nationals.
Yep. I think it was. All right, Marty in Kentucky, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
I'm not going to get Employee of the Month if I miss 11, 12 days. I think LaMelo probably is the best player out of all the rookies, but you got to give it to Edwards because LaMelo's performance is not enough better to overcome all those missed games.
Absolutely.
It's pretty much that simple.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great, and it's right. Like, our athletes, should they don't have to show up for work?
Right.
And again, he was hurt, so it's not.
No, but
he wasn't load managing, but still, you got to play the games if you're going to get rewarded.
Exactly. Andre in Massachusetts, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
What's going on, guys? Good
What's
evening.
up, man?
You like what we've seen from LaMelo? He had some Pete Maravich-like passes
man.
in his return. But the Rookie of the Year is clearly Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves have won 4 of the last 5 games. They're being competitive to conclude the season. He's averaging, 18 a game, couple rebounds, a couple assists. He has the personality, the swagger to build himself up. So if LaMelo hadn't been out, I think he'd be the clear-cut favorite.
Agree.
But it's not as though, this class is devoid of talent. We also have James Wiseman, who's been out, who will make noise going forward. What we've seen, I think he's definitely silence many of the doubters, myself among them, in terms of his viability and credibility going forward. He has star potential. But this year it's about the Ant-Man, and him getting the Rookie of the Year and getting that respect that he deserves for it.
And I tell you what, and this isn't why you win Rookie of the Year, but Anthony Edwards has had some tremendous dunks. He is a guy. I think he'll probably become a star, Rob. I don't know if he'll be a guy that can lead a team to a bunch of wins. You know what I mean? Maybe. But I definitely think he can be a star in the league in the future.
Yeah, I mean, he's played well. Yep. He should be Rookie of the Year. We'll see, Chris. But, a lot of stuff with popularity. But I think there's a difference between the writers who cover the game, and we saw that with the LeBron, because there was a buzz out there for LeBron, right?
Right.
And
right.
it was a landslide, Chris, the other way. So that tells you that the buzz you're hearing from people isn't necessarily what we're hearing from the people who actually cover, who have votes. You have a vote. You've already spoken. He's missed too many games for you.